I don't know if it's like a slow news week, but for some reason, every media outlet is reporting on this, left, right, and center. The whole Joe Rogan fiasco. Now, it's been an ongoing thing. Joe Rogan versus the media, Joe Rogan versus the left. The media accused Joe Rogan of using horse medication as a cure for COVID. Joe Rogan accused the media of making him look sick using filters on his videos that they were showing on their news shows. Joe Rogan brings like the head doctor on for CNN and completely owns him. A little while later, out of the blue, Neil Young starts urging other artists to pull their music and their stuff off of Spotify because of Joe Rogan. All that was its very shallow attempt to try to appeal to the anti-Joe Rogan crowd. That's all that was. So then this video was released of him using the N-word like 50 times. And personally, like, this is something that I've heard in his podcast, and I have thought the entire time, like, dude, you're gonna pay for that eventually. You are not above that. And then the compilation was made, and now he's dealing with the backlash. The weird thing is, though, is like, it's kind of weird to say it, that it was taken out of context, a lot of them. But a lot of them, he is, like, quoting people. And, like, it's weird. So, like, from an outsider's perspective, the timing is kind of bad. So he's exposed for using the N-word, now all the Republicans are running to his aid. But that's not actually the full context of that either. It's that they're leaning very heavily into this whole cancel culture thing. They're getting other celebrities on board with it. So the reactionary response in the other direction is going to be equal and opposite. So Spotify removed, depending on what news article you read, somewhere between 70 and 120 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. After that, the video platform Rumble offered Joe Rogan $100 million to go to them and leave Spotify. So now Donald Trump has come out and put out a statement saying Joe Rogan is an interesting and popular guy, but he's got to stop apologizing to the fake news and radical left maniacs and lunatics. How many ways can you say you're sorry? Joe, just go about what you do so well and don't let them make you look weak and frightened. That's not you, and it never will be. Could you imagine Trump on the Joe Rogan Experience? You know Alex Jones would randomly show up. You're a good guy, Blockscast. We're basically on the same team. My guess is that it would go on for about 6 hours and 25 million people would watch it. The Florida governor, Ron Desantis, had a pretty similar message for Joe Rogan.
He's got a huge audience. I think a lot of the legacy outlets and I think the left fear the fact that he can reach so many people, and so they're out to destroy him. But what I would say is don't give an inch. Do not apologize. Do not cow to the mob. Stand up and tell them to pound sand. If you do that, there's really nothing that they're able to do to you. The only way they have power is if you let them get your goat.